Cars worth more than mansions. These are the vehicles that billionaires and the world's richest people drive. Here are the top 10 most expensive cars. Billionaires. Number 10. Lamborghini Nail Roadster, $4.5 million, based on Lamborghini Aventador. The V-Nail Roadster was revealed at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary. At an initial price of $4 million, it was one of the world's most expensive production cars at the time. And since then, it's only gotten more costly. You certainly get a lot for your money though. It has the same 6.5-liter V12 engine as the Aventador, which generates an output of 740 horsepower. This is more than the Aventador can manage because of a redesign of the exhaust. It gives the Venio a top speed of 221 miles per hour. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It has such efficient brakes that it can come to a complete stop from 60 miles an hour and just 98 feet. The company saw the V-Nail as a prototype racing car that was built for use on the road, and what most owners won't get anywhere near to get the most out of it. It's certain to turn heads wherever you go. Every part of its design, even those that appear to be for aesthetics, feeds into his performance, such as the 20 and 21-inch wheels that have a turbine-like design and direct air to help cool the ceramic braking system. Number 9. What to a normal $18 million? God. He is known for making incredible machines, and at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, the company showed off its latest creation, LWTOD in Wall, literally translating to mean the black car. It's based on the Chiron, but takes design elements from the company's long history. The body's handled from carbon fiber. It has an elongated nose and rear section when mirrors are unlike anything you'll see on other cars. And it has a LED taillight strip. It's powered by an 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, which gives a power put of 1,479 horsepower. As a result of what to a new law has an electronically limited top speed of 261 miles per hour, but according to the manufacturer can go even faster. The only problem is that there isn't a single company that makes tires that can withstand the loads. They'd be subjected to incredibly. It's able to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles an hour at 2.4 seconds, 186 miles per hour, 13.6 seconds, and can in theory reach 249 miles per hour in 32.6 seconds, and then brake back to a full stop from that speed in just 9.4 seconds. Well, God, it only intends to build one of these and have already sold it for around $18 million. Unfortunately for the new or the version on display, it was just a concept, and the delivery for the final roadworthy vehicle will only be made in late 2021. Number 8. Aston Martin Valkyrie, $3.2 million, also known as the Nebula or the Aston Martin Valkyrie, is a hybrid sports car that was made as a collaboration between Martin and Red Bull Racing. The idea was to create a race-worthy car that would also be fun to use as a road car, and it's claimed to be the fastest street-legal car in the world. To achieve this record, it's fitted with a 6.5-liter Aston Martin Cosworth naturally aspirated V12 for the power output of 1,160 horsepower. It needs a 7-speed gearbox to drive and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Car was first unveiled in 2017, but it's only due to be delivered to customers from late 2020, which means there hasn't been a chance to put one through its paces to determine what its actual top speed is. The same design team behind the most successful race cars in the past decade. It's guaranteed to be incredibly quick to reduce the weight and ensure perfect aerodynamics. Each car is built specifically for its owner. There's very little interior space, so drivers are 3D scanned to produce a custom-made seat, and the door to enter is little more than a roof hatch. The steering wheel is also removable, similar to the ones in Formula 1 race cars, to give just a little more room for entering and exiting the vehicle. As a special edition, anyone who wanted to buy one of the limited production had to be a previous customer of Aston Martin, and it's unlikely you'll see any on the second-hand market anytime soon. The company has said that anyone who resells theirs in an attempt to make a profit will be refused the chance to buy any of their future special editions, which is a similar policy to those of Ford and Mercedes. Number 7. Zenvolt TS1 GT, $1.9 million. Produced at the Danish company Zenvolt Automotive, GT is a limited production design that was first showcased in 2016. Powered by a custom 5.8-liter twin-supercharged V8 engine that produces 1,104 horsepower. It has a top speed of 233 miles an hour, can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles an hour in 3 seconds. Company only makes 5 of them each year as a result of how complicated they are and to add an extra level of mystique to them. They have forged aluminum wheels that are 19 inches in diameter at the front and 20 inches in diameter at the rear and uses ventilated carbon ceramic discs rather than being fully back for speed. Some effort has gone into making it a comfortable ride. To interior features a carbon fiber central console with a dashboard display, central display, and an Alpine audio system. 2 variants are also available, the TSR and the TSR. These were both announced in later years. Take things a step further from the original. They're reducing their weight and increasing the engine's power output. They're much faster and more nimble, and have turned an already brilliant car into something extraordinary. It's a surprise that they only cost $1.9 million, which means there's no stopping a billionaire from buying a fleet of them. Number 6. McLaren P1 $15 million. Clarence has long been one of the world's most famous supercar manufacturers. In the 2012 the company debuted its new hybrid sports car, the McLaren P1, said to be the successor to the phone. It incorporates designs and technologies that the company has developed for racing and Formula One, and it's an unbelievable machine costing $1.15 million. All 375 units sold out within a month of being put on sale, 34% of which went to the US. Fitted with a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that delivers 727 horns. It also has an electric motor that increases this output to 903 horsepower. This motor can be manually deployed by the driver or set to automatic in stores, and a lithium-ion battery pack that it harvests from the braking system. This, according to the company, enables the P1 to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles an hour in 2.8 seconds, and it has an electronically limited top speed of 217 miles per hour. They are certainly a showpiece vehicle, although not everything went to plan. 2015. The NHTSA announced the recall of 132 of them because of the risk of the hood opening up while driving at high speeds, but luckily the manufacturer had a quick fix for this and the fault didn't lead to any incidents. Number 5. Bugatti Divo $5.8 million. Named after the race driver who competed for Bugatti in the 1920s. The Bugatti Divo is a sports car designed for use on a track that was unveiled by the company in 2019. In total, they plan on producing just 40 units, each of which will cost $5.8 million, and while it's less luxurious than the Chiron, it's much faster. Weight has been kept down by including only vital components in the interior. Give a wiper blades from carbon fiber while the wide fixed rear wing, and this differs springs and dampers ensure responsive drums. The Divo has an 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, which gives a top speed of 236 miles an hour, and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 62 in 2.4 seconds. Production of the Divo began in 2019 for delivery in 2020, but this is another vehicle that was only available to previous Bugatti customers. Those that already own a Chiron were invited to a reveal event. All 40 planned Divas were sold within a day. Number 4. Mercedes-AMG 127 $2 million. The Mercedes-AMG 1 is the German manufacturer's latest hybrid sports car, and after being revealed in 2017, the first deliveries are planned for 2021, incorporating Formula One technology. It was designed with the assistance of Lewis Hamilton, and despite being road legal, will be just as suited to being driven on the track. The company plans to build just 275 of them to maintain their exclusivity, and sold all of them within several days at a cost of $2.7 million. They could have apparently sold 4 times as many, but they had no intention to increase the production number. The hybrid drivetrain will utilize a 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine, the one used in the 2016 Formula One car, along with 4 electric motors. This isn't a vehicle designed for extensive use, however, because the engine is only rated for up to 31,000 miles, at which point the owner will have to return it to Mercedes to be refurbished. Incredibly, despite relying on so much power from electric motors, AMG 1 will have a top speed of 217 miles an hour, and will accelerate from 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. The vast majority of the body will be made of carbon fiber to keep the weight down, and it'll also be fitted with a Formula One style braking system to handle the loads going through the wheels, and also as a part of the energy recovery system that charges the batteries. Number 3. Ferrari. LaFerrari $1.4 million. Car enthusiasts often dream of owning the fastest or most beautiful vehicle. Thanks to their history of making incredible machines, Ferraris are by far the most sought-after make in the world. No billionaire's garage would be complete without one. And in recent years, the most popular of their modern designs has been the Ferrari LaFerrari, first produced in 2013 and at a cost of $1.4 million. It's the first hybrid vehicle to be produced by the Italian manufacturer for customers and realized that a petrol engine and electric motors. This means it has the highest power output of any Ferrari road vehicle, but manages to do that by using 40% less fuel. Uses the Ferrari design F-150 direct fuel injected V12 engine, which generates 789 horsepower, and has an electric motor that produces bursts of power to add an extra 160 horsepower known as a curved system. It was initially developed for use in Formula One and harvest energy from the brakes, which are made from carbon ceramic. All of this gives the Ferrari LaFerrari a top speed of 220 miles an hour, and can accelerate from standing start to 186 in just 15 seconds. The company ended production of them in 2018, by which time around 800 of them have been sold. Based on the designs for their next range of cars that incorporate further electric motors, the LaFerrari will be their last model. It has a 12-cylinder engine. Number 2, Lykan Hypersport. $3.4 million, made by Lebanese company. The Lykan Hypersport is the first sports car to have been completely designed and produced in the Middle East. It was first revealed at the Qatar Motor Show in 2013 and only 7 were ever made. They were sold for $3.4 million each, which at the time made the Hypersport the third most expensive production car available, and had a number of design features never before seen on a car. It was, for example, the first car to have gems embedded within the headlights, which are made from titanium lead blades that are embedded with 440 diamonds. Owners had the choice to personalize this, though it could switch the diamonds for rubies, sapphires, or yellow diamonds to be keeping in with the vehicle's color. For the interior, the center console features a holographic display that's controlled with motion features, and the stitching of the upholstery and the seats is pure gold. Powered by a 3.7-liter twin-turbocharged flat-6 engine, it has a maximum output of 780 horsepower and is fitted with a 7-speed dual-clutch PDK transmission and forged aluminum wheels. According to the manufacturer, the Hypersport has a top speed of 245 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. If you think you've seen one of these before, that's because a replica was used in the Theory of 7 movie. Since then, replicas have become popular alternatives for the real thing. Of the 7 that were produced, only 6 were made available to customers. The final one was purchased by the Abu Dhabi police force, where, because so many residents had powerful cars, authorities needed performance vehicles like this to keep up with them. Number 1. 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO. $70 million. Billionaires don't necessarily need to have the latest and fastest cars, but when you have tens of millions of dollars at your disposal, a true car enthusiast may instead go for a classic. Currently, the most expensive car to have ever been sold was a 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, which cost an eye-watering $70 million, commonly known as the Holy Grail model. This is the car that won one of the world's most famous races in 1964. The Tour de France. Only 32 of them were built between 1962 and 1964 with a 3-liter V12 engine that produces 300 horsepower. They have a top speed of 174 miles an hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 61 seconds. It was designed for road racing. The 250 GTO has unparalleled performance over hilly terrain on tracks and on long-distance rallies. It's also a stunning-looking vehicle, one that's said by many to be the best-looking car to have ever been built, which more than justifies the price tag. Unlike when you buy a new car, a vehicle like this is a safe investment too, because it'll only go up in price with age. Experts believe it won't be long until a GTL sells for more than $100 million, with no other vehicles having any chance of getting close to breaking the record.